Hi everyone, there's some exciting news to share about the upcoming Diablo 4 beta that probably everyone has been waiting for. And there's also this little YouTube introduction here by Rod Ferguson and Joe Shaley, the head of the franchise and the game director respectively, talking about the upcoming beta, which seems to happen in late November. There's also another open beta coming early next year, they say. The one in November, we don't know exactly, but it will be a closed beta. It will be like invite only and kind of like secret, so to say. So it's going to be under NDA, which means that you cannot share anything about what you see in the game. There's not going to be any streams, there's not going to be any videos, but the first round of testing is going to be at least rather small from what we can tell. So it's going to be focused on only the end game. They said that they will specifically leave out the campaign, and you can like jump right into the end game. So there's gonna be like some kind of skip system or so. And they also have a little preview of the end game activities that we'll be able to play. Nothing there is like really new from what I can tell. I think like the Helltide stuff was not really previewed yet, but most of the other things are, I believe, stuff they've already talked about, like the Nightmare Dungeons. So this is something they've already like talked about. This is like kind of like a Mythic Plus system from WoW, or similar to the Greater Rifts a little bit in Diablo 3. Then we have the Whispers of the Dead. So it seems to be like very similar to like bounties in Diablo 3. And then the Fields of Hatred, this is the PvP stuff. So it's like some free-for-all PvP zones where you can gather certain resources and hunt other players for theirs. And then you get like special cosmetics and some other cool stuff. And the Paragon boards, we've also seen those in detail already in another update blog. It's actually linked here. And then we have this Helltide zone event here. So this is like one of the endgame systems, it seems, where you have like a whole zone transformed into like a bastion of hell, so to say, with demons running around everywhere and stuff like that. And you can get like special rewards there, or like at least target farm certain things. Sounds pretty cool. It's kind of interesting who they choose to invite. So they have a paragraph here talking about that, and they said that they specifically look for people that have a significant amount of time playing the endgame experiences of Diablo 2 Resurrected and Diablo 3. So it seems like they're specifically looking for the blasters of this world, basically. So if you are, any kind of like high ranked, or, high on the ladder, one of the first to hit 99 in D2, these kind of people, I guess they're going for. I imagine they're going to invite pretty much everyone who has some kind of name in the Diablo community as well. So that includes probably most of even like the smaller streamers. And I guess also a lot of people that are known on forums, I imagine. So there's a lot of like, well-known community names around, I believe, and most likely a lot of them will be included. That's just a guess of mine, but considering that they are specifically looking to invite people with those like, criteria, I guess that there's going to be quite a lot of people in there, probably multiple hundreds or so. So while the public will not get to know much of the game yet until the public beta early next year, we will have a lot of people playing the game and giving feedback. And I think that's a really good step. I think it's really good that they are so focused on the endgame, which is really what keeps the game alive, in my opinion, what really matters in the long term. And it seems like they really have their priorities set straight here. I believe these are great news, and if you want to try to sign up for this, you can follow these steps here. So you have to visit your launcher, and then there's like some account settings under privacy and communication, and you select this news and special offers from Battle.net. I believe that's going to be mostly an automatic system. So yeah, you're probably just going to get chosen on certain criteria if you're going to be in, and who knows like how strict it's going to be. I'd say just enable this option, try to get lucky, and maybe you get in, and you're going to have a lot of fun, I imagine. And it says you need to do this by October 11, and you're going to hear back by November 18. So that seems to be like kind of like the cutoff date for them to go through everyone who is signed up. I guess they're going to have some kind of like screening of the people of the account, and then there's going to be like the NDA, I guess, some kind of like paperwork, and then yeah, we might be able to play. So you guys know I usually do daily streams, and I'm lasting pretty hard in Diablo 3 and other stuff. But if you see me mysteriously vanishing around the end of November, don't worry, I'll be fine. Anyway, for those that won't get into this closed beta, there's also public testing phases. announced for early next year. So there's probably going to be like multiple rounds. So it seems like they really put a big focus on lots of testing like sessions, testing phases, and all that in not even that much time until launch. So it seems like we're going to have like the last beta probably even ending, just like a few weeks before launch at this pace, I guess. If they actually do multiple ones early next year and the game is supposed to come out like latest by June. I believe in the end, it's going to be very likely that a lot of people that want to try to get into the beta will have a chance to do so, at least coming next year. And that's also it for this video. So make sure that you sign up for this. Make sure you do this option here in the launcher for this news and special offers. And make sure, obviously, to check your mails that it might have your invite at some point. Personally, I'm super excited to see things moving forward and eventually, move towards covering the game, streaming the game, and also writing guides for the game. Obviously, we are prepared. So we also have a little Max Roll news post about this whole thing, basically covering the same things I just said. And you can obviously expect we're going to be there. We're going to be blasting those betas. We're going to write those guides for you. And we're going to be ready when the time comes. So hope you enjoyed this video. Wish you good luck and see you guys next time.